KLEK presents Kwanzaa 2021. The theme is the ancestral flame, passing the torch. During this message, you will learn about the Kwanzaa symbols, the principles, and hear messages from the staff. Stay tuned. Welcome to the Kwanzaa Symbols. Here we have the mkeka, which is the mat. The kanara, which is the candle holder, and the candles are red, black, and green, but they are lit in a different order to represent the principles, starting with the black. Next we have the kikombe cha Umoja, which is the unity cup. Here is the mazeo, or the harvest. Muhindi, which is corn. Last but not least, zawadi, or gift. Stay tuned for the Kwanzaa Principles. During Kwanzaa, when you greet someone, you say, Habari gani, or what's the news? Their reply should be one of the principles, depending on what day it is. The 7 principles are known as Unguzo Saba. The day 1 principle is Umoja, or unity, which means to strive for and maintain unity in the family, community, nation, and race. It is recognized by lighting the black candle on the kanara. Here is a message from Quabila Jones. Hey y'all, Quabila Jones here, host of Community Conversations on KLEK 102.5 FM. I am here to discuss Umoja, which means unity. The Kwanzaa Principle, Day 1. The theme for this year is the ancestral flame, passing the torch. Think about our ancestors back in Africa, all they endured, all they did to work together to solidify the family unit within each tribe and each village. Think about our ancestors here in the United States that were enslaved and all they endured and how they had to work together to make sure their needs were met, their family unit stayed intact to the best of their ability. They got fed up at one point and decided to rise up. They got fed up and said we wanted freedom and decided to take the Underground Railroad. Now, did they always get along? Sure not. But they worked together to accomplish their goals and missions. So think about how you can become unified in your community, how you can unite with other organizations and individuals to get your mission and goals accomplished. Happy Kwanzaa. The Day 2 principle, Kujichagulia, or self-determination, means to define ourselves, name ourselves, create for ourselves, and speak for ourselves. On this day, you light the red candle. The Day 3 principle is Ujama, or collective work and responsibility, which means to build and maintain our community together and make our brothers and sisters' problems our problems and to solve them together. On this day, you light the green candle. Here is a message from Allie J. Tabor.
Hello, I'm Allie Tabor. The third principle of Kwanzaa is Ujama, or collective work and responsibility. It is to build and maintain our community and to make our sisters and brothers' problems our problems and solve them together. That is according to Dr. Maulana Korenga, the founder of Kwanzaa. These issues include the importance of mental health, physical health, and spiritual health. Think of the phrase, it takes a village to raise a child. In this case, it takes a village to work together to see the betterment of that child, his parents, siblings, friends, and everyone attached to that child. If we are going to grow, achieve, and succeed on any level as a people, we have to be willing to practice Ujama. By using collective work and responsibility, we set ourselves and our communities up for personal health, wealth, and success.
The Day 4 principle is Ujama, or Cooperative Economics, which means to build and maintain our own stores, shops, and other businesses, and to profit from them together. On this day, you light the red candle. Here is a message from Brandon Tabor.
Habari Gani, everyone. I'm Brandon Tabor, aka BT Groove, and I'm dressed up right now to share with you the fourth principle of Kwanzaa, which is Ujama. Ujama is the practice of cooperative economics, basically sharing work and wealth among the community, like a family. In fact, Ujama is Swahili for familyhood or an extended family. The idea is that we are encouraged to support Black-owned businesses so that our community can economically benefit from its rewards and grow. But I bet you're wondering, why use a word that deals with family along with the word dealing with the economy? Well, think about how a family works. A husband, wife, and their teenage working age offspring, they go to get a job. They earn money. The money goes back into the family so that they can use that money together to get the things that they need and want. They can use it to pay bills that they need so that they can keep the lights on. They can use it to buy groceries so that they can all eat as a family. They can also buy things that they might want to have for entertainment, like movies, books, or games. And those things are all shared among the family. Well, that is what Ujama is like, but it applies to the entire Black community. According to One United Bank, which is a Black-owned bank, by the way, the Black community's annual spending power is around $1.2 trillion. That's $1.2 trillion a year, and it's still growing. Now, imagine $1.2 trillion circulating in the Black community, going towards Black-owned businesses, and that money going back into the community, generating jobs and other opportunities for the Black community. Let's think about it. What I want to do is I want to challenge you for the next year, for this new year that's coming up, to support a Black-owned business. You can go to JonesboroBlackBusiness.com and you can find a Black-owned business near you to support. Kwahari.
The Day 5 principle, Nia, or purpose, means to make our collective vocation the building and developing of our community in order to restore our people to their traditional greatness. On this day, you light the green candle. The Day 6 principle, Kuumba, or creativity, means to do always as much as we can in the way we can in order to leave our community more beautiful and beneficial than we inherited it. On this day, you light the red candle. Here is a message from Leganzi Kell.
Hello, I'm Leganzi Kell, founder and general manager of KLEK 102.5 FM, and I'm going to speak on Kuumba, which is the sixth principle of Kwanzaa, which means creativity, and it is a commitment to being creative within the context of the national community vocation of restoring our people to their traditional greatness and thus leaving our community more beneficial and beautiful than we, each other, inherited it. The principle has both a social and spiritual dimension and is deeply rooted in the social and sacred teachings of African society. So when I think of creativity, I naturally think of the arts, music, which we play here at KLEK 102.5 FM, and our music represents a variety of genres such as R&B, soul, gospel, hip hop, jazz, all of that, which comes together which tells the story of our people, and also through writing, creative writing through poetry and different events that we have. But even in the underwriting announcements in which we do at KLEK, the way in which we write those, that's still expressing creativity while, of course, sticking within the guidelines. But I'm thinking again about the principles. And one thing that's important to me is restoring our people to traditional greatness and leaving our community more beneficial and more beautiful than we inherited. So that's what we try to do here at KLEK. We try to make this community a little bit better place than we found it by being a community hub for the community to come together as one. And as we reflect on this Kwanzaa celebration, I think it's very important that we encourage our collective creativity and use our artistic talents to express ourselves and to lift ourselves up. So again, this is Leganzi K. I'm founder and general manager of KLEK 102.5 FM, talking about the sixth principle, Kuumba, on this Kwanzaa celebration. Day 6. This is KLEK 102.5 FM.
The Day 7 principle, Imani, or faith, means to believe with all our heart in our people, our parents, our teachers, our leaders, and the righteousness and victory of our struggle. On this day, you light the green candle, and that completes all of the candles of the Kinara. I hope you have enjoyed this message. Please take some time to learn more about Kwanzaa with your family, friends, and community, and share in the celebrations. Happy Kwanzaa, everyone, from KLEK 102.5 FM.